Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Dudeship. Before we get started with today's episode, we kind of have an announcement to make, and it does involve one of the members of Wildcat Comedy and Dudeship. But to make it a little easier for everyone, we're going to put it to some music. So, Tommy, could you hand me the guitar? Thank you, sir. So, our great friend Colin. It's unfortunate, but he has stepped away from Wildcat Comedy and comedy in general. This was of his own volition, but there are circumstances as to why he did this. And, we wish him the best, of course, but we have to also say that we don't condone what happened and why he has to step away. That being said, he is our friend, and he stepped away voluntarily, which we appreciate, and we're going to continue to support him as our friend. But not in regards to comedy. So if you have any questions as to what exactly happened, I'm going to implore you to figure that out on your own, because we're not in the business of divulging people's business. And we wish him the best, but we're going to continue going on as Wildcat and Dudeship, because this shit don't stop for anybody. As you can see, we're doing the most ridiculous shit right now to try to let you all know what happened. But Lexington, our Wildcat community, we love you, and we're always here for you. We're gonna keep doing this. Thank you. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dudeship Podcast. I hope you enjoyed our musical interlude at the very beginning. I guess it's a prologue, not an interlude, but yes, welcome back. We won't
just stick it in the middle.
We won't be addressing. Derek, shut up. We're trying to introduce you. We won't be addressing the situation anymore because today we are interviewing the newest member of Wildcat Comedy Co. Please, everyone, welcome Derek Stacy.
What's up?
Yeah. If you're wondering if that's Colin in a fat suit, it's not. Okay.
No, this is Colin in a tall suit.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. We elongated Colin, kept the hair, permed it up a little bit, but pretty much the same. But yes, Derek is the newest member of not only Wildcat, but I guess Dudeship as well. I don't know if y'all could do Dudeship but whatever
We'll
happens.
talk about
Whatever.
that later,
Yeah,
for sure.
right. But part of Wildcat, he's gonna help run shows, promo, do all the stuff that we're all doing. You know what it is. You know the deal. So, Derek, hello,
Hello.
welcome.
Derek, how's it feel?
I'm sitting between two seats right now, so there's just something sticking up my ass. So this is actually,
You're welcome
made the
to
Not the
incorrect
most
adjust.
comfortable spot.
Does it feel good though?
I like it.
Yeah, I know you like it. I know you like it. Okay, so let's get into it. What's it like being non-binary exactly? Because I don't know what that means.
It's gay.
Yeah, right. That's what I thought.
Yeah, it's just gay.
Okay.
No, I mean, it's like, I don't know. I look very masculine, but I'm also a pussy. So
Yeah,
I think that's kind of what being non-binary is.
Okay. But like just a pussy like physically or like you love taking cock too?
We're all the above.
All the
Actually,
above.
I don't take cock. I give cock.
Well, so-
Okay.
May I interject?
Yeah.
Do you care if I cut in here with
I would
my
love
little bit of
I would
knowledge?
love for you, cis man, to
Yeah.
explain.
Yeah,
my
of
gender.
course.
He's biracial, right? Sexual? I don't know.
Lingual, according to the Instagram, if you look at that. And correct me 100% if I'm wrong, because I am a cis male, but being non-binary doesn't necessarily correlate with your sexuality. Sometimes it does, but
No, it doesn't,
You
yeah.
can can
Okay.
be like a straight person, but you're non-binary. You know what I mean? Like you can
it's
go
just
by
your-
they them
how you feel.
pronouns.
So the technical definition is generally like there's two. It's like you either you believe in gender norms, but you live outside of them,
Okay.
or you don't believe in gender norms at all, and you just kind of go with the flow. I believe in gender norms because
Well, yeah. I mean, there's
bitches be bitches. So
he's gay. You can say that. Okay. But like, what's the difference then?
so like a lot of like the like the quintessential like meme of like a non-binary person. It's like
Yeah.
an androgynous person who's like super feminine or super has like a mix of both.
Right.
That's kind of like doesn't believe in gender norms, where it's like
Okay.
I don't know. Sometimes I'm like quite feminine and like look
Yeah.
feminine, but like I also like have facial hair and shit. And, like,
Right.
a penis. So I
That,
mean, like
yeah, it's a big part of it.
yeah. So
Right, Tommy? Anyways.
It's not a big part for me, but for some people, yes.
Got it. Okay. But at the end of the day, it's like kind of how you identify yourself. Like you feel that there's feminine traits inside of you, so it wouldn't be totally right to say you're like cis.
Yeah.
Okay. Might be a little non-binary myself. God damn. Okay. I'm definitely. I got a snatched waist. Like, you know.
I think that like kind of brings up
I'm gonna
the
be so thrilled.
altruistic.
You said snatched waist. That's the faggotiest shit.
Have you seen Paris's waist?
I can say it.
Paris is built like a Barbie doll for some reason.
When,
Like
when you did that bit the other day and you pulled your shirt tight, I was like, God damn, Paris, holy shit.
I look from the back, dude. I'm a hot bitch.
can I say something respectfully?
Yeah.
I know you have like nasty cum gutters just like built into your body.
They're not that good, but there's some. Yeah, there's some.
How's the craziest thing that's been said is cum gutter so far?
That is the gay. Thank you for Tommy for hitting the gayest moment of the episode so far. We are 4 minutes in. That's awesome. Okay. Well, you know, I've always, because like I've been tangentially around, you know, people who I have like identity or like do different identities and stuff, but it's never been close enough to where I had to like explore it or ask.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm like the worst example of non-binary because
you
like
truly are. I'm glad you said that.
I just don't like. I don't give a fuck. Like I know how I feel, and then I just like do like I just kind of.
Or
do
is that the
I want.
best example? Because I mean, like that's kind of what you said, right?
I'll promise you, the community. It's the worst example.
Yeah. So how does the community feel about you using the F slur? How does that work?
I don't think. Here, I'm going to give a strong statement. I'm standing up for the LGBTQ.
Okay.
I don't think we give a fuck about faggot anymore.
Really?
I think it depends.
That's a trap.
I know a couple. I know.
You don't
listen,
care, Ferris. Come on, just say it.
I don't care, but I'm not. Well, I don't know. Maybe
well, like I know a couple people who are like, you can't say that. You know what I mean? And it's like,
I don't know.
It's just like a context thing.
Yeah.
I think it's mainly. I mean, obviously, like if David Duke hits you with a faggot, you're like, whoa, brother. But But like, I think like truly, it's just like a word that's like it's like the most quintessential taken back word. I feel like at this point, because I don't know of like a person who doesn't use the word faggot. Other than you two upstanding straight cis men.
I really don't say it anymore.
no, actually, here attesting on this podcast as Paris's gay friend, I've never heard Paris say the F
No,
slur.
yeah, me either.
I just phonetically.
Unless we're
it's,
fucking.
It's not. Yeah, right.
It doesn't count then.
I just think phonetically, it's not a pretty sounding word. Like it's
not like
no.
It's like to use it in like a casual sense. Like it's not pretty enough. Like fuck and shit and cunt. Those are like
It's
you can
a very
insert
harsh
them.
word.
Yeah, but the two syllables, the double G, it's just like
Yeah, because it's like good. It's like two double hards.
It's a little too hard. But like when someone pulls it out at the right time, though, shit hits.
Yes.
Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking fun. When when Mateo Lane says it, it's like so funny.
There was like because I used to be a little bitch about it, and I was like, people can't say it, but there's like a defining moment. I used to work at a mall, and I went to like I'm a fat ass, so I went to the cookie place on my break to get to get a slushie and a cookie, like a fat ass.
Hell yeah.
But they had this new guy there who was, I mean, so clearly a gay man, like. And I used to paint my nails. I still do sometimes. And this guy painted nails. I was like trying to compliment him on it, and he was like, "Ugh!" Like the whole conversation, he was like, "Ugh."
What?
That's all. That's all he said. Like to me, the entire conversation. I was just trying to talk to him, and I remember I go back to my coworker, and I'm like, I get why people hate faggots now. Like I was like, you guys can say it. That was the worst experience of my life.
Damn, you got like rejected. That's like what girls do to guys. That come
Yeah,
up
I
to-
know. I was like, I
yeah.
wasn't trying to fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
No, gay people are ruthless, man. I mean, that story I tell in that bit where I like send my friend off to go like meet up with this guy, and I'm like, there's no way that he will just like slam the door in your face and say you're ugly.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that shit actually happened. It actually happened.
Gay men are the craziest people in the world because they're either like a hole to fuck, like they do not care.
Yeah.
Like when I used to be on Grindr, this is like a legitimate thing people will do. They'll post a picture that's just their address, and in the bio they'll be like, "Doors unlocked, walk in, fuck me, leave."
Whoa.
That's crazy, right? Or if you talk to a gay man, he will point out every insecurity on your body to you 10 times in a 5-minute conversation. There is no in between on gay people.
I'm into that. That's whoa, dude! I got to try being gay once. That sounds awesome. No.
I mean, I think he puts a sheet over, so you can't really tell at that
Some
point.
guy just walks up the stairs with like, Paris, what the fuck after the podcast, man?
Back down.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's just, I didn't feel like it was a big deal. Like having hung out with you the last, couple months of the show, it's like, it obviously isn't like the fucking number one thing that you're thinking of all the time. Like,
No, yeah.
Like how it seems to be construed in media. It's like, oh no, but it's like all they think about all the time is like being trans or whatever. It's just like,
Who's that?
yeah, it's like no one actually
Who's that
does
one
that.
trans chick on TikTok? She'll like go into a place and like bait you into calling her sir, and she blows up on you.
Latino or something like that.
Yeah, I hate her.
That's fucked up, dude.
I hate her. I would
No, and that
honestly.
is fucked up, and it sends a bad message for everybody else who is in that community because it's like, because
Yeah.
that a lot of the times is the only representation people see, and then they're like, oh, well, everybody acts like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the reality of a lot of things in this country is like you only hear the most
the loudest.
extreme
Yeah.
10% of any group. And so, like you don't get
Well,
a
they're so
great
good at TikTok,
representation.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, come on. It's
But
all
like
about
you
that.
just you don't get
Yeah.
a good representation of what the actual community, the 80%, that's
true.
in the middle. That's
He's
just
so
like,
as a member of that 80%, as a queer person, if I saw her in public, I'd hit her with a sir instantly. I mean, hey sir, how you doing? You know, like,
For the bit.
yeah, dude, I'd be like, blow up on me, pussy. I don't care. Like, what are you doing?
I'm gay too, bitch.
Yeah, like, what are you doing to me?
Well, and that's the thing. Like,
I'm
any
actually
other,
more gay than you. I don't believe in this. I don't know if you knew.
Any other trans person I've met and like misgendered on accident, like, has been so polite to me about like correcting that shit and like making sure I know their right pronouns and things like that. Like, I've never met someone in my experience who's like, I'm actually. It's like, whoa, whoa. Like, that doesn't exist in the real world. That's just on social media.
Yeah.
No,
in
my
California.
Oh, yeah, it is.
That's all it is.
Oh yeah,
Like-
Portland.
Portland, Oregon, for
Portland,
sure.
Oregon. I'm sorry. There are areas.
Yeah.
But Trump's cleaning those up right now, so it'll be okay.
My friend Zach, he's the funniest like example of anyone. Like, he will call me he to my face all the time. But one time, like, he was drunk and someone goes, "Yeah, so Derek's a guy," and he like. It's probably like 25 Bud Lights deep was like, no!
Fucking allied up, dude.
Yeah, like it was like watching a Power Ranger when they morph. It was insane.
Thank you,
That
brother.
25th beer, he was
Yeah,
like,
he was like,
I think I like gay people now.
Nice, dude. Okay. Well, I'm glad we got that out of the way. I've been meaning to ask you for months now, but
Glad we did it here.
We'll just do
publicly.
it. We'll just do it.
on
We'll just
camera,
do it.
yeah,
Podcast, you know?
didn't have a good
That
opportunity.
way you couldn't have anybody be like, Paris, you fucked that situation up.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, obviously,
What a way to do it,
We
yeah.
recorded it. I'm good now. I'm safe for
You
at least
did
another
not
couple
get
months.
Lily Tino'd. Congratulations.
I just started like spreading gossip. I'm like, man, I don't think Paris likes gay people.
Right.
So Derek, for people that may watch this that aren't around our comedy scene, explain to people like kind of how you got into comedy and like where you started and how you got to Lexington.
Okay, yeah.
Kind of the rundown.
I got to Lexington because I'm pussy whipped.
Yeah.
Me and my girlfriend moved in together. They went to school up here.
Do you call her they friend?
No, I say girlfriend. They friend would be. I should. I think Sky would be the shit out of me if I came over. I was like, hey, they friend.
Because she says she's non-binary as well,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Do you
Yeah.
use the term
Yeah.
partner?
How do you?
So like, I don't like being called boyfriend, so I get partnered. Sky doesn't mind. Sky's a very feminine person. If you
Yeah.
guys have seen Sky, so Sky doesn't really care to be called girlfriend.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Clearing it up for you folks at
Yeah,
home.
yeah,
Just
for
to
you
let
guys.
know, yeah. We all know.
They friend is fun. I like
They
that.
friend, they friend is.
Yeah.
Do you guys know the I'll answer your question in a second,
yeah,
Dylan.
no, you're
But do you guys know like say like Mr. and like Mrs.? Do you guys know what they use for non-binary people?
It's mix,
It's
isn't it?
mix.
Mix?
It's MX.
Isn't that a slur for Irish people?
Dude, I've never. When I was
hold up.
told that, I was like, "Yeah, that's the worst thing someone could call me." Like,
yeah, well,
that's when I
Mick-
also started accepting slurs are okay because I was like, "That's worse actually than a
Mick
slur."
is crazy. Because
No,
that's like
mix.
Mix.
MX.
Mix. Okay.
Yeah,
It's very-
what you
that's
said
like a
was the
group of
slur for
Irish
Irish people.
It's like borderline a fat joke almost too. Yeah, it's like, all right, McDonald's. What?
Whoa.
That's kind of crazy. Yeah, that would not. I loved how they did that with Latinx as well.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I don't know why people decide like
Latinx also
Christmas is
sounds
like
like a
Xmas
slur.
and people thought that was a
It
big deal.
sounds so much worse.
Anytime
Like,
someone's like Latinx, I'm like, what did
that's
you just
so
call
much
me? What the
worse.
fuck?
yeah, it's just like no one asked for that. Like,
Yeah.
no.
I don't. When did the world decide that like X was their replacement for when they get uncomfortable about stuff?
Yeah.
like it's Latinx,
Twitter.
Xmas.
When really we should be asking why.
because they're cross gender. Oh, T would be way too on the nose.
Yeah,
No way.
but if we turn it sideways,
Yeah, and you don't want the Christians getting upset because they already took that symbol.
Yeah. Oh, they gotta be pissed about the
dude,
whole
I
T
should.
thing.
I'll take. I'll take. Yeah. Oh my gosh, LGBT plus. It's doubled up there at the end. They're just like.
The two crosses, bitch.
Yeah.
Wow.
What if we added Christians to it? You think they would accept it? If we were like
LGBTC
you know what, guys?
plus.
Is it just an exclusion thing? Like we'll add you guys in. Yeah.
You should go to that
you
church
feel
beside
left
my
out?
house and pitch it.
Go to where?
You should go to that church beside my house and pitch it to him.
Yeah,
on
absolutely.
Sunday.
Hey guys, I know you guys don't like gay people, but I just was thinking like, what if you were a part of that? Would that make you feel better about it in any way?
Christianity is a sexuality now.
Yes. What if it was DC?
LGBT?
Because God first, you know?
What does the Christianity sexuality look like? It's just priest fucking kids, so that's what we add in.
No, that's Catholics.
Pretty gay.
It's also a C though.
Yeah, so it's CC.
It's CC.
JCC LGBTQ. Oh, well, actually, sorry. I don't want to exclude MJCC.
Dude, you just put both Jews and Muslims in front of Christians. They're infuriated now.
Well, didn't those religions come first?
I mean,
I'm just doing it in sequential order.
The only religion is Christianity, Tommy.
I think Judaism was first, and then Christianity, and then.
Well, yeah, because everything's like
okay.
both of those are
Yeah.
shoot-offs
Branches,
of
yeah.
Judaism. So
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay, so JM.
Clearly not our forte, religion.
Hi, welcome to the religion podcast.
yeah, we're all actually theologists.
Anyway, answer the question, Derek. Sorry, I derailed us way too far.
So I started doing. I got into like artsy stuff when I was in high school. I played the drums and like I tried to like write songs and stuff. And yeah, a lot of gay people do that. Fun fact. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Music major. Yeah.
So like
Producer school. Right.
Yeah. Welcome.
I tried to teach Tommy guitar. He couldn't learn it, so.
That's not true.
You're the straightest one here so far.
There's actually an M in the plus. It's musicians.
All right.
Okay, yeah. Hit this real quick.
Give me
Tommy.
double fisting. Okay.
Play Wonderwall.
Remember E minor? All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Move those fingers down.
You might recognize this melody. You might recognize this chord progression from earlier in the episode.
From earlier in the episode.
It's an A minor 7, but once again, we're learning. Okay, yeah, you are gay. Cool. But yeah, so you started out being artsy in high school.
Yeah, and then
You also had. We should address Derek and Tommy are not significantly, but younger than us by what, 7 years or so?
Yeah, we're 23.
23.
Yeah.
Dylan and I are 30. So yes, that's the math. 7 years.
being
So
groomed.
you went through. Yeah. You all went through school during COVID. was
Yeah,
another
my
thing.
senior year was
The start?
Like it was like March of my senior year. COVID started.
Oh, okay. So you had your high school.
It barely.
Just the very end.
Yeah.
Okay, was canceled.
Yeah,
for
the
you.
whole fun part where you get to leave high school. is
Yeah.
just, like,
Dude, I was
done.
so happy. Dude, I don't know. Like everyone in my class was
I felt the same way.
yeah, dude. Like when they were like, we're gonna have a 2-week spring vacation, I was like, I hope this goes longer. And then it did. I was like, fuck yeah. So I was like, I don't have to see all these assholes give speeches I don't give a shit about, in the hot sun. I was so happy. I don't
True,
care.
you went to Paul Blazer.
Thanks for doxing me.
High
Buddy.
school.
Go look
sorry.
up my 3.4 GPA, guys.
Class of 2020 right there. Let's go.
No, yeah. I actually started comedy the February before, like a month before COVID.
Whoa.
Very jarring time.
Yeah, right.
Because like it was so funny. No one like COVID is so funny because like people still make jokes about it, but like the prime time to make jokes about it, no one could. Like
Yeah.
I remember coming out of like COVID and people like going to like stand-up shows again and everyone talking about like COVID. I'm like, guys, we're so past this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why we're I don't know why we're doing
news.
I don't know why we're doing a 5-minute set about COVID. We've been living it
Yeah.
for 3 years.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Talk about George Floyd.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all had way too much time to have all these thoughts.
Yeah, like all of us,
Yeah.
like you're not gonna hit an original thought
No.
here, buddy.
Yeah, that's tough. But
That's all we could do was sit at home and
think
think
of
about
something.
shit.
Yeah.
Like,
No, yeah, I did the first stand-up open mic I ever did was a week after my 18th birthday.
Okay. Started early. What made you think stand up was it for you?
I mean, like, I think like I got like real lucky. Like my back half of my like high school was like a kind of resurgence in like good stand up. As weird as that sounds, like it was that first Chappelle special where he talked about trans people, so he was still a little bit funny in it.
Yeah.
Like Mulaney was like hitting his stride.
By the
like
third
big
one,
time.
it kind of got old.
By the third, a little old.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle's still really, as a trans person, Dave Chappelle's still really fucking funny, guys.
He's good. Yeah,
he's still the best actually. But
you get booked for 4 Netflix specials. You're gonna recycle some material.
Yeah, you're gonna. You're gonna happen to kill the whole trans joke for everyone else, but that's fine.
I feel like that should have been the end of it. You know?
Yeah.
Like, once he did it, it was like, all right, everybody stop.
Yeah.
Everyone shut up about it.
People still making trans jokes. Like,
the
come
goat
on,
has
dude.
spoken.
Like,
Us,
The
like,
goat has
literally on
spoken.
yeah, but like,
Cut to us 10 minutes
but
ago
we
on this
niched into
podcast.
podcasting.
it.
Yeah.
We niched into it. We talk about non-binary people.
Well, and like you're here, so like it's a whole different.
Going on stage now and talking about trans people, I'd be like, ugh.
Imagine if Chappelle just pulled up a trans person during those specials and just talked, like, did the bits to them.
Yeah. Well, he was talking about his friend that was trans on that at least.
Yeah.
So that was kind. But yeah, I just felt like 3 in a row. I was like, there's more stuff
It is
that
crazy.
happened, right? This is the first Trump administration, right? Like, there's a lot of
Yeah.
material.
Yeah.
You know.
That is, like, that's like another thing is like Trump was like, and like TikTok was blowing up, so like comedy was like hitting like a new stride and everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, this seems more fun than what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So like I was like writing jokes like in between band practices when I was in shitty high school bands. I was like writing jokes. I was like, is this funny to you guys?
Yeah.
And so like Huntington, which is where I started comedy, actually got like really lucky in the scene because I mean it was like 2016. If that like it like that's how like the whole vibe was even in like 2019, 2020.
Okay.
Because they were kind of still stuck 4 years back. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but like 2016.
Yeah, I know what
comedy,
you're
like,
talking
you guys
about.
Can
Yeah.
imagine.
2016 was a good year.
Yeah.
I
It was
wasn't in
awesome
comedy,
year.
but it was a good year.
Awesome year.
Yeah.
Great.
2015 and 16.
Nothing
were
bad
fucking-
happened those years at all.
Well, Harambe died in 2016, I think. That was the end of it all.
Yeah, that was when
that
it
was
went
beginning
down.
of the end.
But like
really was.
Tyler
Holy shit.
Childers,
It really was.
That's where like Tyler Childers started like his like real big start was like Huntington and like that scene and stuff.
Okay.
So like the like stand up and the arts like kind of combined into one because like they had an art open mic, like a music open mic at this place called Black Sheep, and then they had the stand up the next night. So like they both just like came out to support each other. So it just made like the scene huge because everyone wanted to watch Tyler Childers, and then everyone and then like Tyler Childers would just come hang out at the comedy open mic.
Okay.
So
That's sick. Wow.
yeah, so like it blew up that scene and everything. So like when I was first starting out, it was like like our open mics, like Twisted, like you guys like Twisted Cork here.
Yeah.
More people. Like we had like 80 people at an open mic.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like it was
Wow.
like packed out when I was starting
I
out.
wish.
I don't
dude.
want to see 80 people in Twisted Cord.
If 80 people
Yeah.
walked in Twisted Cork, I'd kill myself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so funny.
And
No.
it seats like 40.
I could already barely move.
Like, comfortably 20.
And those 40
Yeah.
seats are taken up by open micers already.
Yeah.
So we don't have room for real.
We don't have
audience.
no
Yeah,
real audience needed.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, and like, and they were like, I like happened to like perfectly like fit into like what they wanted. I was like a high school gay kid,
Yeah.
like just making jokes about like Trump, like just random shit, like so like they like assimilated me very quickly,
Nice, dude.
and then and then the scene just died. Like it came back after COVID a little bit, but then like
COVID really killed it.
COVID actually like weirdly enough it didn't,
Okay.
but the people running it just like stopped. Like running it, like there's like beef there, but that doesn't fucking matter.
Was it
to
a
you guys.
club or was it just like a bar?
It was a
mic?
bar.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Okay.
so Huntington used to have like a funny bone, but the owners just got caught doing a bunch of cocaine, so they the funny bone closed, and there's never been a club that, like no one wants to open a club in Huntington, West Virginia currently.
yeah,
oddly
yeah.
enough. The fentanyl capital of the world or whatever
Coke's
it is.
I mean, that's not bad for a comedy club owner. They've been getting some. They've been doing some fucked up shit.
Oh,
lately.
yeah. Yeah, no. But like it was like still like it still like brought like they were able to bring some like pretty decently sized people in. Like I'm trying to think of who.
Like how fat?
How like 2 times 2
Sorry.
me's, probably 2 me's roughly is like
Damn,
the
yo,
biggest we got.
Ralphie May out there. That's wild.
But no, like the scene was really cool, and so like when they started to die, like no, like comics stopped doing it and shit, and I was like, man, no, I love this shit. So like me and my buddy Zach, who you guys have met, we
Yeah.
started like running shows and stuff.
Dak's funny as fuck, by the way. Shout out Zach Smith.
Dude, Zach
Zach
Smith is
Smith's
so
great.
He was so good.
he's
yeah.
ridiculous. He thinks he's not funny and it pisses me off.
Dude, I don't know what it was about him because like everything that I like profiled him on just by talking to him, looking at him. I was like, is he gonna be funny? And he gets on stage and he's just like, it translates. I don't know what it is. Like, he's really great on stage.
He's like his stage presence is crazy because it's like super awkward.
Yeah.
He also like a lot of people try to call him like Shane Gillis, which is so funny because he's been in comedy like 7 years now, I think. He's been doing like 2 or 3 years longer than me. So like before the big Gillis blow up, I remember, I don't know if it happened here or if you guys were even doing comedy, but when Gillis blew up, about like 10 people started doing comedy around Huntington.
Really?
And it's like watching people try to beat just Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
I mean,
Especially some of our first mics that we put
Oh, I
on.
bet, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. It was bad.
we didn't start going around till like 2021 was when we first kind of dabbled, but the scene just didn't really exist.
No,
didn't
it
exist,
did
yeah.
not at all.
No, I mean, yeah, like I think Huntington right now has 1 mic. Like that, it used to have 1 to 2 a week, which I mean still isn't like a lot compared to like other places where you can hit like 2 in a night.
Yeah.
But like that was a lot for then, and now it's just like dead.
Damn, that sucks. Yeah.
But no, yeah, then I started running shows there. It's where we like started Couch Surfers there because like
Right.
fucking love house shows. And then I did like there's a festival I did a couple times in Morgantown called Red Eye Comedy. Met Sam Talent, super cool guy. Pulled me up
Yeah.
on stage, called me a fat ass.
Really?
Love that guy.
I've heard everyone that comes across Sam Talent's like, this is the best dude ever.
He's no dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you put any comedian up against Sam Talent, I'm gonna pick Sam Talent any day of the week.
Really?
Dude,
He is really nice though.
he's
like
incredible. Yeah, he's
at
so
comedy.
nice,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
It's insane. Like straight up, I'd probably been like, I'm still not. I still probably wouldn't say I'm like a great comic, but like I'd probably like, at that point like just started doing like good stuff finally.
Yeah, yeah.
Not like shitty open mic. And I was talking to him before he went up on stage at this place. And then he was like, he's so nice. Like, he's just like talking to you about whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah.
Like, he's not like a douchebag, like someone we'll talk about in a minute. But like, he's so cool. And then like, this place, it's called 123 Pleasant Street in Morgantown. Shout out, super cool venue. There's like this window in the back that looks like, does it make sense? Like, when a grandma would, like where a grandma would set a pie to cool.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I had my face in it, and he literally straight up, he's like, Derek, why do you look like a pie trying to eat itself? As he's on stage. Like, no one can see this.
That's
That
just
was
for
just
you.
for him.
Yeah, it was, and then he pulled me up on stage. He's like,
Just
"This is
for
the
the
guy I'm
two of
talking
you.
about." And then he was like, "Derek, I'm you from the future." He's like, "Stop doing this."
It's like, what do you mean? I'm successful and awesome?
Yeah, I was like, "Oh no, what? I'm headlining this festival. I would
Yeah.
hate to do that."
Oh, dude. That's what's up, though. Hell yeah. And then what got you to Lexington then?
Lexington, my girlfriend Sky is going to Transylvania. Huh?
Nothing.
They friend, yeah. they friend Sky is going to Transylvania, and I was just like, the scene out there was dying,
Yeah.
and like I'd seen like stuff from here, like Luke Willoughby I'd talked to before and stuff,
Right.
and so I was like, I might as well fucking move here.
Did you meet her? Grinder?
Yeah, Grindr. No,
nice.
Bumble actually.
Okay.
Sky's from where I'm from, so
Okay.
yeah.
And she just ended up going to Transy for.
Yeah, going for school and
Cool.
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
so then I decided to move up here.
Nice. We're glad to have you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. Thank you so much for coming. I remember the first time you came through, I was like, oh, this guy knows what he's doing. Like,
Yeah.
This they, whatever. I didn't know. I did say guy at the time because I had no idea.
Yeah, no, cool. Yeah.
But yeah, I remember like the first one you came to like Pub House or something.
Yep.
Did the mic, and I was like, oh shit, like this guy's this day has clearly been in like comedy clubs, like knows how to do comedy, because like a lot of these first like 8-9 months of Lexington comedy scene kind of growing.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of people that like it's like they've never seen comedy before.
They've never. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's like
actually,
a.
that's true in a lot of cases.
That's like a
Yeah.
legitimate thing I've ran into is like
Chopper.
comedy's kind of became comedy's kind of became like music in that way of like people are just like, it seems cool, I'm gonna do it,
Yeah.
which is like fine. I mean, like that's only the way, but like people never decide to like because music you have to listen to. Like there's
Yeah.
no way to
Yeah.
like escape listening to music. Like you don't have to consume stand up.
Yeah.
Right.
So like people will actively avoid stand up while still trying to do stand up, and I'm like, this is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
I get to a certain extent. Go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead.
I was gonna say I get that to a certain extent, but it's like especially when you're early on, like
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
you got to imitate. Imitate is
That's
it's
the
the first
key,
part
yeah.
of art is like imitating someone that you like,
Exactly.
and then you kind of phase out of that, and
Yeah,
like
I did Mulaney for the first year. and a half
yeah,
of stand-up.
100%.
I was
Still
doing
Or
a
Bo
good job.
Burnham. I did not like his singing, but when he does his stand up,
like his like style. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
understand. Yeah.
When you posted that the other day and said, I'm starting to see the
Dude, it was crazy.
I was
like,
dying.
all right.
If I was about 2 shots deep, I'd been like, why is John
you're
Mulaney?
like actually the only comic in the world that I wish was a little more like Mulaney. You know what I mean? Like I wish you did more Mulaney.
I wish you were.
stuff.
Yeah, I wish you were
Good.
white.
Yeah, right. That's what
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
If we could just like seep that part out of you.
Kind of widen my eyes. But yeah, I do like Mulaney though. Like
Mulaney's
undeniably.
He's, I would say like top 3. Mulaney's like constantly because Mulaney's never gonna like put out a bad like comedians will put out bad specials.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have never watched a Mulaney special and not walked away being like that was good.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even after his rehab, it was like even better.
Dude,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was crazy.
So
I was
good.
like going, I was like, fuck. And I was like, this is actually the best special he's put out. Like, it's
Yeah.
insane.
legitimately. And it's like you never thought that he would be like so, you know, in like drug addicted and like have all these problems because
Yeah.
like on stage he's so polished. It's like this is like he looks like a modern Pee Wee Herman the way he's so fucking.
He's
yeah,
yeah, he's like, he looks like porcelain almost.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's crazy.
Like this guy is a golden child, and you find out he loves cocaine.
Dude, he loves
he
that shit.
loves it, dude. Wow. Okay, well, thank you for coming to Lexington.
Yeah, seriously.
It's
I'm here to save you all.
Yeah,
That's actually.
right. Derek's been he's gonna help run shows, run mics, and do all the other stuff that we do at Wildcat. And yeah, so when you see him or see them, say hello them. Hey,
Call me a faggot, guys.
X. Hey,
I'll give you-
Mixter.
Ah.
Mixter. Okay, it's fine. We'll just let it roll. When it goes off, I'll go up there. All right. Well, that was about time. Okay. Anyways, we have a couple topics we want to discuss today.
Oh, dude, I gotta pull up that flyer.
I think one interesting topic, especially comedy-wise, since we're talking about it, is this whole Riyadh Comedy Festival thing that happened. It already happened, right? It was last week.
Did it
Last
happen already?
weekend? Yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty much some of the biggest names in comedy that we know got sent a lot of money to do comedy in Saudi Arabia, and it's causing a lot of tension in the greater comedy world. Obviously not us open micers, because
I'm really torn up about
Yeah.
it.
Dude, fuck them. I'm looking at this flyer.
Yeah.
Crazy.
honestly, if they offered me, it's like I would get if any of us got offered. Be like,
yeah.
what, $400,000?
I'm honestly looking at this. I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
how is Chris D'Elia not on this flyer?
But so I feel like the big issue people are having is just like, or one angle I've seen taken is like, comedy is like a tool to speak truth to power or speak against power.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's always a punching up thing, which I think is true, but I don't think it's always true. Punching down is hilarious sometimes.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Like, it's so funny sometimes. But I do agree that comedy is a tool to keep the greater, whatever
Yeah.
powers that be in check. Even like Mozart did this shit. If y'all know the opera Don Giovanni, it was the first opera to like take the royalty and make them look like a fool.
Yeah.
Essentially. And then it was very controversial at the time.
It's a great
'cause,
opera if you've ever seen
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's fantastic. But
Gay.
and yeah, well,
Hey, just go watch some UK opera.
UK's got a great opera program.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But yeah, so
Shout out UK Opera Theater.
so the fact that we see people getting paid, crazy money. Some of the things I've heard, like Tim Dillon talked about it. He got kicked off of the festival though, because
I'm shocked. Tim Dillon got kicked off the festival.
Yeah, he was saying stuff about they could be lopping off somebody's hand right next to me. I'm gonna go and be like, this is a great place.
I've
The
never
real
heard,
estate here is amazing.
Like looking at the people on this flyer, because I pulled it up. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Like these people are like, other than Bill Burr, I'm kind of shocked Bill Burr's on this, but I'm like, Gabriel Iglesias and Kevin Hart aren't gonna have these like weird political takes.
No.
Tim Dillon's whole thing is being like,
it's being an insane, like Rush Limbaugh figure, but like doesn't play a side. He's just like,
he's just-
whoever's fucking up, he's going
Yeah.
after. Oh my god, his latest episode. I don't know if you all know Barry Weiss.
Yeah.
She's a journalist. She's essentially like a propaganda arm of Israel, essentially. And ABC or CBS. I think CBS bought her publication for like, I don't know, like $100 million, something crazy. Anyways,
That's too much.
And she was like interviewing like a Mossad agent recently, and she was just asking them questions about Israel. It's like, so what is being a Mossad agent? You know, it's like, what is all that? Knowing full and well she's a fucking propagandist for Israel. So Tim Dillon on his show had a Dairy Queen worker explain ice cream to him.
Oh my god!
And I was like,
Guys, we got to stop. We're never going to do something as funny as that.
Yeah, that's
I was
so
sitting there
good.
like, what's going on? And then finally I just like said what he's doing out loud, and I was like, that is so funny. I mean, if for those of you who don't, Tim Dillon's a very large gay man, loves food. So having someone explain ice cream, it's just, it was perfect. I was like, I love that aspect of comedy where it's like, you know, you do punch up because what they do up there is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
some of the shit they do is insane. So having the people that 9/11'd us, you know, pretty much melted Jamal Khashoggi into nothingness and are on multiple occasions doing horrible things around the world, to have them come and just be like, hey, come yuck it up over here.
I don't
It's like,
condone what Pear says. Send me the check, dude.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's
I'll let it clear.
another aspect I saw was like, you think America's complicit, or you think America's all nice? Like, we do fucked up, we have festivals and stuff, and I'm like, I get it, but there is something.
Yeah, but if we were doing the Washington D.C. MAGA comedy festival, we'd be like,
yeah.
that's pretty fucking weird, right, guys?
Well, doing comedy for a government is strange.
It is
Yeah,
odd.
it is.
Like,
Caleb Heron, like on the MAGA Fest.
yeah, Caleb Heron on the MAGA Fest would be sick. Actually,
Yeah.
I would sign up if Caleb Heron was on the MAGA Fest.
Yeah.
Right? But like, I mean, I just don't know what to think, because like I want to think about like what is Bill Burr's justification? Is it the money?
Can I hear have my take on this?
Go for it.
I think nobody would give a shit if this was like 3 years ago. I think because
Yeah.
of like the stuff that happened with Jimmy Kimmel and like how everybody's Trump is like taking away free speech and whatnot. It is such a prevalent thing of like, why are these comedians clearly going to this place that obviously has very strict laws about what you can and cannot say about their government and just their people in general, and like do this show in this current political climate? You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
if this was like 3 or 4, or, I mean, not even 3 or 4 years ago, God, like 10, 12 years, it's been such a mess for a long time now.
Yeah.
But like, even before like all the Trump stuff, I think people would still be like shady about it. You know what I mean? But I think people would be less in uproar.
I think it also has to do
about
with like
it.
who is on it. Like I think like if some of these faces weren't on it, people wouldn't give a shit. Like if if Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, and Gabriel Iglesias were just the headliners of this festival, and like half these other people weren't on here, people would be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like they're like.
Those are international.
Those are international.
Top
They
money wise.
They do it a lot for the check. Like I'm not saying they don't also love stand up, but
Right.
like when you're doing like stadium tours, at that point it is kind of
Yeah.
just for the check.
Yeah.
But like, dude, Sam Morril was at Comedy Off Broadway a year ago.
Yeah.
Why is he in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia last week?
True.
Yeah,
Like,
that's-
I would kill to see his set there because he.
Dude, what is he gonna say that they're gonna get?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he is also just like the most flat, like not like flat in a bad way, but just gonna say exactly what's on his brain and how he
Yeah.
feels
Yeah.
about a situation.
Dude,
like
the person who booked this festival must like sit at the Cellar in New York, because
Yeah.
half of these names are like Cellar regulars. I'm like, who is the booker that you're getting? Kevin Hart, Gabriel Iglesias, and then also like Sam Morril, best friend. Dude, what's his Hamish Patel? Is that his name? The dude who's the
Hamish?
SNL
Yeah,
writer.
yeah.
Why is he on the Saudi Arabia festival?
right.
It's so. I mean, the bag had to have been crazy, for
Dude,
everyone.
I mean, you'd never have to work a day again in your
it's
life.
for like.
can
what,
I see the bag? I'd like to
15
just
minutes?
look at it.
Yeah.
I'd like it to just
look
appear
at
in front of my face so I know that what the end goal of this whole thing could possibly be.
Tim Dillon said $340,000 was what he was offered.
Dude, Tim Dillon was offered $340,000.
Right, and like that's still like mid, dude. That's still like middle.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Tim
How
Dillon.
much do you think Kevin Hart is getting?
Dude,
I mean, it's got to be
In the
the
mills.
millions.
yeah,
at
2 to 3
least.
mil at least.
Which is pennies for them. Let's
Yeah.
be real. Like,
But also, man, and like think of how much time they're probably doing too, because like nobody's doing a full hour on
It's
that
also
showcase.
50, like it's 50 comics.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
48 hours in a weekend. Like,
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
what the fuck? That
they're
doesn't
not
math
doing an
either.
hour's pet. They're having
Getting paid $3.5 million to do like 30 minutes max.
yeah, right. Like it's like I mean, the math is math and hard.
dude,
So-
yeah, it's like when I mean, I will say I do wonder if they have the same thought process I do when I get paid for a show. like I got paid $60. I was like, man, I only did 24 minutes. That's a great deal. Like,
Yeah,
you think that's how they break it down
It's like
too?
$120 an hour, dude.
Like, oh no, yeah.
That's my rate now.
120 an hour.
Yeah. No, I do want to know. I would have loved to see the sets from that because, like, what did they say that it's like you can't talk about this, you can't talk about this? Like,
they
are there
had to,
things
right?
like because they're strict as fuck. They killed their own
That
citizens.
or my
But also-
second guess is it was like a very elite group of, you know, like a very elitist event where like the richest of the rich who don't give a fuck, you know, like about
Yeah.
what's
Well, I mean, yeah,
being
it is
said.
in like Riyadh,
Yeah,
so like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
already like.
Well, then it's kind of like the White House Correspondents' Dinner. You know, where it's like you hire a comedian to fuck
Yeah.
everyone up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
I would.
like-
I will. My guess is what they did is like anyone who's on the flyer, they like talked to him was like, you can get away with saying something because there's no like they're smart enough to like realize like we're gonna look real bad if Bill Burr comes out of this and doesn't shit on us a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, because they're not. Saudi Arabia famously not dumbasses. like
right. Yeah.
they stuck a bunch of people they taught a bunch of people how to fly jets just to hit 2 towers.
Yeah.
So like
Or not to fly jets. I don't know.
who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
We know.
But like they're not stupid, so they probably were just like these guys can say whatever they want
Yeah.
and whatever.
Like
Like
Tim Dillon can't.
because also Tim Dillon Tim Dillon no of course Tim Dillon
Yeah.
can't. He's a fat gay man. They're not gonna let him get away
Right.
with it.
Yeah.
But also like who do you think is like the headliner? Because like every festival has like the headliner. But I'm like
Yeah.
looking at this, I'm like Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, and Gabriel Iglesias, where they just like having to like knife fight for the
I'm
headlining
gonna.
spot.
I mean, I guess like I might get heat for this. Dave Chappelle is probably your headliner on that, right? Like
I think so. Yeah. We haven't seen a Kevin Hart stand up in years.
years.
Yeah,
I haven't
but
seen a
like
Kevin Hart movie in
you have
years.
to think we're thinking of this as like stand-up comedians in America. Who is the crown prince of Saudi Arabia gonna want to like? Because like I don't like
Yeah,
WWE has like a deal with them. I don't know. I'm also a wrestling fan.
Yeah, also,
so-
they bought they have Live Golf as well,
Yep.
and they've bought some soccer teams, I think.
Yep.
As
Yeah.
well, and then they just bought out EA,
Yep.
the gaming company.
Dude, that's crazy.
Which is I'm like it's got to be concerning to think about how much of America is up for sale right now because it's like
How much?
Yeah.
How?
All right, you
what
bought-
if they make Madden just the best game ever?
dude if they make Madden a good game, I'll wear a turban immediately. Like, I'm on it, bro. If you can fix Madden, like, oh my god, like please do something with it. But like they're just gonna make some crazy like Oil Tycoon 27. Like
That's so funny,
it's
yeah.
gonna be
Yeah.
something insane that they make. I just like I don't know. It concerns me thinking about like are we being bought out by just everything possible?
Oh, yeah, for
our
sure.
Culture, our comedians, like is everyone up for sale at this point? Is this are people just selling and getting the fuck out of here?
I mean, it's always like that's kind of like a thing, like with like any type of whatever's like somewhat popular at a time. Like it's also like stand up for people who don't do stand up, who probably don't watch this podcast,
Yeah.
or like don't like know stand up. Like it's the worst form of art to ever get yourself into.
it's
like
truly
it's
bottom of the barrel.
it's it's the worst because like you're not doing it like you're going up there and you're talking like for like
Yeah.
you're not playing an instrument like I mean you could but like you're not like doing like anything so like it's definitely like no one who does art is ever like you want to know the most pure thing you can do
yeah.
stand up comedy
Yeah, no.
so like
But it's so funny because everybody I ever talk to wants to do stand-up comedy.
no yeah because everyone loves the concept of
Yeah.
having the biggest ego and everyone has to listen to them
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
once you actually do it you're like what else can I do?
Not for me.
Yeah, you're like, what? Like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, man, I can't wait till I can write a TV show in 5 years, you
Yeah,
know, like,
yeah.
and sell that. But like, so like every fucking regime in the world has always picked like one thing, and they're like, we're gonna try to make ourselves cool with this. Like,
Yeah.
back in like the late '80s, early '90s, North Korea had WCW, though a huge wrestling event in North Korea. And like tried to sell it as this huge thing.
No one's talking about that.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
What
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 the
is
fuck?
this? No one
Yeah.
got mad about that. But like, no, like it's just like this like whole thing of like, guys, this shit happens. Like I don't like that's my like only opinion to like anyone who like has beef with it. I'm
I
like,
think the only difference though from like this event and like that whole thing happening with the WCW is like the WCW is a company, whereas these comedians are like individual artists. You know what I mean? Where it's like,
but like art, like kind of like to be like, are they like they all have agents? They all
Yeah.
have like managers. They have to like
I think the relationship that the audience has with them is more personal.
That I will
is
agree
what
with.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
like-
a parasocial thing that you
Where,
like.
yeah, I could separate like. Let's say the WWE did a whole show at the White House with Trump. And
They're
thing,
going to.
and like
Fun
John,
fact, they've like already kind of said
Those
they're
are
gonna do that.
UFC. Yeah.
and like
Everyone.
John Cena's there. I'm not gonna be like John Cena's MAGA. You know what I mean? Because like the WWE is who he works for, and like you at a certain extent, like you can't. It's really hard to break contracts and shit like that.
Yeah.
I will
like,
also
yeah.
say like I do like it's like a double-edged sword, isn't it? Because like when we also like in theory, let's say like obviously Tim Dillon proves they didn't do this, but let's say like some of these comics got told like you can go over here and you can say whatever you want.
Right.
Like wouldn't we want them to do that?
Yeah,
like I don't know. Like that's like
yeah.
my thing is like
If that's the whole point of it, then it's like, all right, good. Like, go talk your shit and get
yeah, because I mean like
Yeah.
because then it's just
Yeah.
like the White House Correspondents' Center. You get to sit in front of the president and make fun of him for an
yeah,
hour.
yeah.
Like because you can like critique someone all you want. The one thing that will make someone act differently is when you start making fun of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have met bullies before.
Right.
Dude, I started wearing way less skinny jeans when people started pointing it out in high school.
Yeah. That is true. I mean, I don't know. I still don't know what I feel about it because I feel like I don't have enough context with it. All.
Yeah.
It's like, how did it happen?
Yeah.
What was it like? Was it like, are they like sucking their dicks over there? Like, you know, just
Yeah.
like, please pay me more. It's like that, you know.
Dude, I would.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like if it was like low level comedians like us,
What if next
then
year
no
they-
one would like fault
Yeah.
us for doing that.
What if
Yeah.
next
We'd
year
also
they do
die.
submissions like festivals in America do?
Right,
like
right.
send $50 to us and you can
Yeah.
send a tape in.
Speaking of festivals, are you guys doing the Derby City Festival? Are you gonna
What's
submit to that?
Where
Louisville.
is
It's
it?
Louisville's festival this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, I'll submit.
Yeah, I'll submit. There's a few going on next year that I want to sign up.
Yeah.
I missed like all of them this year.
I want to
I,
do the
uh,
Asheville
well, I
one
just- I
really
don't-
bad. I
yeah.
feel like I've heard that one's a lot of
I
fun.
feel like
and
festivals would
people
be
have done
fun,
it.
but competitions are like not.
I hate
Yeah.
competitions.
I just don't get. I don't.
I want to do a
yeah.
festival, not a competition.
Stand-up's
yeah.
not a like stand-up should not be like a competition-based
Yeah.
thing in my opinion.
It's just not.
it
like,
feels weird.
art in general. I think it's like it's weird to.
Yeah,
you
because
know.
like in high school I was a part of theater. Obviously, I've talked about that a billion times. But we used to go to these different like competitions and do shows. And my theater teacher always made the really good point afterward, where she would before like they would announce that we won because we were the goats, but but before like they would announce awards, she would be like, if this was truly a competition, we'd all be doing the same show, we'd all have the same costumes, like
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
would
that's
all-
the thing, like
the parameters would be not all the same costumes, like that would be a part of the judging, obviously, but like if it was a true stand-up competition, like everybody would be doing a joke about the same thing.
Yeah,
or,
like you
the
would be like,
same
write this
topic.
joke. Like that's
Yeah.
like competitive, but like go up, like I also don't like a lot of a lot of competition are like, here's amateur, you have 5, here's pro, you have 7. It's like
Yeah.
none of if we're signing up for this, guess what? We're not pros.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that's not
for
like I
real.
don't understand like
They call it semi-pro some places, but it's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
It's like even then
does
like,
that mean?
Like what yeah, I've done 30 minutes before. Doesn't mean I should
Yeah.
be
Also-
considered a semi-pro.
Crazy that's a self-gauged thing a lot of the time. So
I
it's
know,
like click
yeah.
whatever you want. It's like, okay, because I've been in amateur competitions where I've been like, damn, I really should have been in the semi-pro. Like
Yeah,
I would have cooked. This is fuck.
No,
like,
yeah. Having that differentiation too, you're like expecting the semi-pros to be funnier.
Yeah.
It's not always the case.
No.
Yeah, not even close.
It's
Also,
just people
like-
have been doing it longer, I
Yeah.
guess, which doesn't always equate to being
Yeah,
funnier.
if I was
Yeah.
gonna be funny, I would do
Big
all.
pet peeve. I just want to say this. Oftentimes true, but there's a lot of people in this scene that need to hear this too. Just because you've been doing it for a really long time doesn't mean you're good at it.
No, yeah,
You c-
for sure.
time often equals experience.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it doesn't. There is a heavy hand of skill that is involved.
There's my saxophone teacher used to get mad when we say practice makes perfect. She's like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It
No.
just because you practice doesn't mean it's like perfect practice makes perfect.
Well, that's the
what
thing
it
is like people
Yeah,
will
she's
like comedy is like comedy is so weird. Somewhat like on the competition, somewhat just on the same. Like when you go to a competition, you have to think like, yeah, my 5 minutes might bomb here. I've done this 5 minutes 12 other places and it's killed. Like it's just like
Yeah.
it's comedy is the most subjective thing in the world. It's like you could
Absolutely.
listen to some like people don't have to like the Beatles, but if you listen to like a Beatles song, you're like, this is objectively really good music.
Yeah.
But like comedy, someone's like making an abortion joke and you're like, this is fucking weird.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like people can just like do that.
It's also like whenever someone's like really, really funny, it's almost like they're in their own league. It's like not even
Yes.
like it's like that guy is clearly funnier than everyone else. You know,
Yes.
it's either like 0 or 1 almost. Like
Yeah.
to just parse it out in the middle. You're like, what are we doing here? It's like, it's actually, you know, but I get the they usually happen in summer, and they usually happen because no one comes to comedy during the summer. So you got to have something going on.
You got to sell it. Yeah.
So I don't mind that part of it. Like I get it as like
I get it like from a promoter's perspective,
Yeah,
why you would run it. But as like a comic, I'm like, it's just
I'd rather not. Yeah.
It's just like, why would I want to?
I think most comics do. Like they go to those, they're just like, it's just whatever happens.
Oh,
happens.
yeah.
It's also like I have to pay money to like possibly do this 4 more times.
Yeah.
Across 6 months. Like I've got to squirrel out.
I have to
like
bring
4 months.
people, you know.
Dude,
Yeah.
dude, that's my like Tommy just said about pet peeves. If you run a bringer show, I'm gonna pull out a gun and start killing people. I hate bringer shows more than anything. It's like, why? Like what? Like, do bringer open mics? Dude, I have friends in New York, and they're like, I hate stand up here. Bringer open mics are the biggest thing. I'm like, don't, just don't. You could run, and you're in New York. Find an abandoned alleyway and set up a mic. You're gonna get 6 people to watch you. Like, like I don't know, like why you're going to the 16th Comedy Club to open up this year in New York and doing a bringer show.
By the way, tomorrow Wildcat Showcase the bringer show.
Yeah, bringer show. Bring on.
We do that actually. But
That's
no,
'cause
I
we're
get
po.
for an open mic it seems weird because it's
Like I mean, like
you're
I
also
think you
torturing
should
your friends.
You should
Let's
like
be real.
expect people to like try to bring people out, but if you're like you do not get time unless you have 4 people.
And that's the thing,
dude.
like,
I don't know 5 people that want to leave their house on a Thursday night, like on Tuesday night. Like who's gonna
People
leave
have
their
jobs
house?
and shit.
Like I don't know what we're doing.
Can't coordinate that.
Hell, like
pay
in New
them,
York,
too,
I'll give you like I'll give you like in New York, fair enough. Like there's 4 million people in that city.
Yeah.
Like whatever, you can scrounge up 4 people to walk into this show. Sure.
Yeah.
I've met people doing bringer shows in like middle of nowhere, West Virginia.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this?
Call your granny, bring her down.
Yeah. Get him out of the holla.
Right. Well, okay. So Riyadh Comedy Festival, still, I guess some of us were totally cool with it. I just don't know. I just like I'm
like,
still
I don't
in
know
this
what to
weird,
say of it.
Like I don't know how to have. This is
There's
my
some
problem
people.
with everything. Is I don't know how to have an opinion.
There's some people you shouldn't have done it. Like you
Yeah.
have enough
Like
money.
Pete Davidson, bro, they killed your dad. Like,
Yeah, true. I hope he brought that up.
Dude, what if he was like? That's what it's like. I also don't know how some of these like how did Bill Burr do a set and didn't point? Like that's his whole thing.
Yeah,
his whole thing is just like. Do you think he did that famous Bill Burr and like was it? He's in like Pittsburgh or like Philly, and the stage
Rant.
he just fucking. Do you think like? Because
Be
there's
awesome.
no way.
that would be awesome.
Because like, does it make sense? Like I was gonna say with like the WWE show earlier, is like they like a lot of these countries don't understand like current events in other places.
Yeah.
The Crown Prince wanted this wrestler. His name's Yokozuna. He died in the 90s. He's just a big fat guy. Like he's a big fat Samoan guy who they made play a Japanese sumo wrestler.
Hell yeah.
And
that's kind of fair because the best sumo wrestlers are Samoan.
that's sick.
I'm
Is
gonna.
this true?
Yeah, this is absolutely
I have
true.
no idea about sumo.
A lot of them are like usually, and Yokozuna is like that's the designated for like the top number 1
Oh, is
sumo
it?
wrestler. Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of times Samoan, Japanese as well, but Samoans are just built different, bro. Like,
they are. They're fucking
Yeah,
monsters.
like,
they're like just like the like trucks of the world.
I can't imagine being Japanese in like the 1500s when sumo is just like it's like a tradition thing that people are doing, right? And then they discover Samoans are like, oh fuck, like,
damn. I feel like Samoans are to the Asian culture as like Australians are to white people, where it's like, oh shit, we could be way more badass than we are right now. Like we've been doing this wrong the entire. They're like hunting dangerous ass animals over there.
Yeah, they're just
Like,
Japanese
I shot
people.
a deer.
right. They told me I could shoot 2 this season. Boy, mate.
Following
Oh,
rules.
Fought a kangaroo.
That's why Robert Irwin's so hot. Like, it's the Australian.
Dude, yeah, when he
that
ripped his
just-
shirt off last night with Dancing with the Stars, I was like, yeah, I'm
Does that have any
gay.
relation to Steve Irwin?
Yeah,
It's
he's
his
his
son.
son.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't know. I thought he was doing Dance with the Stars with it. I thought he was doing Steve Irwin's
Both.
stuff?
He's
Both.
doing both.
Okay.
Last night he literally was like,
Yeah.
they were doing like the interview they do before the dance. And he was like, by the way, we're going to do an alligator sanctuary. And he's just like petting an alligator.
Whoa.
He's like, I love the salsa. And he's just like petting this alligator.
Wow.
That's awesome. He's really cool. Like,
Conservationist and sexy, dude. That's not fair.
no, it's really not.
But like
And
back
the
to
accent.
Pick a lane.
back to Riyadh, do you think they had to write new sets? This is just something that popped in my head. Because
Yeah.
like, how are they going to talk about like Gabriel Iglesias can just talk about his family, whatever. That's probably going to be like,
Yeah.
The thing about that area, though, is a lot of their younger people went to like American universities.
I guess that's true.
There's a
yeah.
big conglomerate of people that send their children to America for university. They get the culture. That's probably why stand-up became a little popular over there.
Yeah.
They're just gonna adapt.
Because that is, it's like college is like the prime time to like get into.
yeah.
You go to a bar, there's going to be an open mic at least like twice.
Yeah,
and you're
you'll
gonna be
see
like, this
it.
is fun.
Right. So I'm guessing that culturally they probably get the jokes that they do, and we're all connected at this point anyway. So, but yeah, it's like, could you imagine going up to Pete Davidson's like, all right, have fun, just don't talk about 9/11. It's like, dude, that's my entire special.
That's like half.
Like,
yeah.
what do
His
you
last
think?
special was like 25 minutes on that.
Yeah.
Well, like my other thing is like culture, like what most is. I'm guessing. Obviously, I've never been to Saudi Arabia, but it's like ethnically like one ethnicity, right? Like there's not like it's not like
more
a
or less.
massive. Like,
Yeah.
so like, how is Dave Chappelle going to go over there and talk about the struggle of the blacks
Yeah,
people in
yeah,
America, and they're going to be like, "Oh yes, cops do kill people." Like they're going to be like, "Yeah, cops kill people over here too." Like, what is he going to?
Yeah.
That's a good point. I don't know. That's the thing is, I mean, he must have. I think he's good enough at that point. He would have figured out how to.
I mean, he-
relate
yeah.
it to them. You know.
But also, like, is it like how? Because I also don't know, like,
Remember, it's like remember when America occupied this for for about a decade.
like how does it like? I also don't know, like, because a lot of like events like that are put on by like governments, it's like you're forced to go and you're forced to be entertained.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Is that how it was, or was like you guys were saying earlier, it's just like the richest of the rich got to go?
It's definitely a richest of the rich type of situation.
I'm guessing, yeah, and I think I'm pretty sure their society is very split between the haves and have-nots.
I imagine
Yeah.
those tables were around like $400
Dude, with liquor.
with liquor.
with liquor. Maybe
Inside
30
joke.
$35 seats.
That's fine. That's funny to the four of us and maybe one person who might
Yeah,
watch this.
Right.
We love you.
Yes, we love you. Thank you for moving on. I think you're doing a good
Yeah,
job.
now that he's done, I guess I
Yeah.
can talk shit.
Yeah.
No.
Speaking of moving on.
Speaking of people who've done comedy a long time that still aren't funny. No, we'll save all that for the Patreon that we don't have, but
We should do a Patreon.
we should do a
We
Patreon.
Have we
Saying
referenced
that
the
every-
Patreon so
we've
much
said
that
that, like,
Dude,
the
if
last
we do a
3
Patreon,
episodes,
I'll
though.
talk shit about every comic in West Virginia. I'll do that right
Yeah.
now, actually.
It'd be so funny to force comics to pay $5 a month to listen to us talk shit about it.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so
Yeah.
funny. When I used to have a podcast with Zach, actually.
Yeah.
And we did do a Patreon just because we talked for so long. We were like,
Yeah.
we can't put out 2-hour podcast episodes. So we just like cut it in half. And there is like multiple episodes where we're just like, at some point we got on a tangent. I'm just like, by the way, fuck this comic we know. It's, and I'm like, there's like 3 people that paid money. I'm like, you guys will enjoy this. Like, you
Yeah.
guys will get it and you'll enjoy it.
It is a fun topic. I mean, like, for what it's worth, like, this is a community of people.
Oh, yeah.
We're building a small high school
That's
environment.
yeah,
is what
Amber
we're doing.
Hill,
That's exactly
you were
what it
brewing
is.
on something when you had a podcast idea to like read off people's tea from the community.
Yeah.
Bring that back. I know you're doing all
good
that stuff
idea.
at the Spot right now, and that's awesome. But
Shout out the Spot.
bring that podcast back, because that I would listen to the fuck out. Actually, put me on it too. I would love to guest and just talk shit.
Produce it.
Dylan,
We
you've got
you,
Dylan,
Yeah.
you've got to shout something out. By the way, Paris has shouted something out. Tommy shouted something out, and now I've shouted out something.
Yeah.
Paris, who do you want to shout out?
Go Reds.
Yeah.
Shout out what Mr. Sexy Red Legs or
Yeah.
whatever his name is.
Shout out Joe Burrow. Hope you're doing all right, buddy.
Shout out
Yeah,
Joe
we're
Burrow.
praying for you.
Right. Giant of a man
dude.
taken down by his toe. That sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Oof. Oof.
No, yeah,
Cincinnati's
like, what- like-
down
Now the Reds-
bad right
Now
now.
the Reds sneak into the playoffs and are making me stay up until midnight for
Yeah.
3 nights in a row because they play in LA.
Since you
at
needed that.
9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Jesus
needed that.
Christ.
Damn. Starts at midnight?
No, it starts at 9.
Their
But it, like,
time,
goes
or-
till
No,
midnight.
our time.
Our time. Okay.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I mean,
like
it'll
7
be
their
over.
time.
It'll be over
Yeah,
at
it's-
11:45 midnight. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Paris, how long have you done stand up?
So like we were saying earlier, like when we had this other podcast, we kind of started, me and another guy on that podcast did a few sets back in like 2021, 2022-ish. I did maybe 5 sets during that time. It wasn't
Yeah.
much. And then last year, once I moved in here, started doing it a little bit more around then, but then I auditioned for these plays, and I ended up doing the plays, so that took up a lot of time. So pretty much the last quarter of the year was just doing that.
Just doing plays, yeah.
Yeah, and then January, once Wildcat, we started this up. It's been just pretty consistent from there.
Yeah.
So overall, maybe about I wouldn't say a year, probably like 10, 11 months total.
Did you expect stand up to be like hanging out with a bunch of teenagers?
No, I don't do that.
No, I don't mean like actively hanging out with teenagers, but like everyone in stand up acts like they're 17.
Oh yeah,
It is
true,
crazy.
true.
Like I didn't like it wasn't as jarring to me until I got like to like 22, 21 because like I started when I was 18, so I was like this all seems normal to me.
Yeah.
And then I'm like 22 and I'm like, wait, why is this 40-year-old woman acting like this? Guy's like, what is going on?
I don't know if it was surprising. I kind of like it when other people do that because, like,
Oh, dude, yeah, watching.
I'm pretty
it,
good at not partaking in dumb shit.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know?
no,
Like,
100%.
I'm very good at avoiding that. But watching it from afar, like,
It's so much fun.
when like,
This scene's been what you all have been doing this since January. I joined you all in what, April? May?
right.
Yeah, we've seen
There's been
now
a lot of
4
stuff.
crash outs in the span of that time.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, I'm not even joking. There was before I moved here in March. I'm not even joking. There was a borderline knockdown drag out between 2 comics at a show.
Really?
yes,
Dude,
Derek has
I
told me
Tommy
about
the
this.
story.
It is awesome.
Without giving names, I'll give you guys. Do you guys want to like hear this whole insane
Yes.
story? This is what truly made me go, I can't stop ever doing comedy.
Yeah.
Like
right.
it's like as much comedy is fun, but the people that do it, yeah, they're the
Way
most
more fun.
entertaining
Yeah.
part.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So there's these 2 women that did comedy in West Virginia, and fun fact, there's 3 women that do comedy in West Virginia.
right.
Like there's none. So we were doing this show at the end of last year, and one of the women was into a comic and like set up this whole show for his birthday. He didn't like her. Huge crash out with that. She accused him of like fucking this other chick, the other comic and everything. The show still has to go on. It's a roast too of him. She sends in she won't actually come to the roast, so she has us play a video of her. Most awkward because half of her roast jokes are just about the situation, and we're just like,
It's like, that's a private conversation.
yeah,
man.
we're like 3 of us are drunk, and we're like, holy shit! Like we're like trying so hard not to lose our shit on stage.
Yeah, right.
Because it's just happening. But so like, and then it's just like, I don't know. Have you ever met like 2 people that act like teenagers? It's just like the most like beefing with each other, but like don't like only over Facebook.
Yeah.
And then they're both on this show in March. I saw that, and I need you guys to know, I like did like a yippee like as soon as I saw it.
Yeah.
I was like, let's go. It's gonna. And so it's also a roast battle. Like this one's a roast battle. One of them's a judge, and then the roast battle happens, and the guy was over also on this roast battle. Then the guy running the show does stand up after, just like normal sets.
Yeah.
And so the woman who like set up the roast show is doing like a set, and the woman who was judging earlier in the night alluded to the situation in actually a very like comedically funny way. It was like the dude, he's like he's not gay, but he looks very gay. So she was like, man, I get accused of fucking this guy, but I would never fuck this bottom or whatever. Like, just calls him a faggot pretty much. The woman did not like that, goes up there and just starts like calling her out while on, like, as soon as she takes the mic, she's like, yeah, I was the one who accused him of that, stupid bitch or whatever. And like, they start to get into it. Me and the guy are sitting in the back of the room beside each other. Yeah. The judge walks over, hikes her dress up, and gets on his lap and starts like making out with him beside me. Like, and he's like flailing, trying to make it funny.
Whoa.
And so the woman on the mic tries to keep on going. Like, it's like, oh, so funny, grown woman making out with a man, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, just sitting there, I was like, I think I saw their pussy. I was like,
I can definitely smell it. But.
And so he, she gets off of him, walks back, and starts to like try to fight the woman on stage. And the funniest part is the dude running the show. He's like a bigger guy. He stood up, and as she's like trying to charge the stage, stood up, and she bounces off of his stomach. to the ground,
no.
like Wipeout.
Yeah.
It was so good, and I was just like sitting there. And I was like, okay. And then they try to do more stand up after.
Oh. No, the night's over.
The show had already gone on like 2 hours, and then they tried to keep doing stand up.
Stand up is so reliant on momentum.
Yeah.
Like once momentum stops, like shit isn't funny anymore. Like it's just not funny. But that's also the funniest things that can happen. Though.
Yeah, I was like, honestly, I was like, because no one was like laugh, like no one in like the audience was laughing in the moment because they didn't have like context to realize like how funny the situation is.
Yeah.
But like you obviously know they went home and they were like, that's the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, yeah. But like I was like, no one's gonna top this. No one's gonna go up there and say a joke funnier than watching a skinny woman bounce off a dude like a wipeout ball as they're trying to attack another woman.
Right. No, that is. Remember when Ian came over the other day and we were just talking and like there was another beef in town. Yeah. And he was talking very passionately about it, and I was listening and the whole time in my mind I was like, man, that sucks, but God, I love this shit. Dude. It's so
exhilarating.
Good. Yeah, I was like, this is, like there is a point. There's obviously been incidents in Lexington and Louisville scene where people were hurt and things were done.
No, yeah,
and like we're crossing a line. Yeah. Beef though, it's just like,
dude, beef is the best.
Watching grown adults crash out over other grown adults is so fun.
Dude, it's also like to have such beef about stand up with other stand-up comedians.
Yeah,
you're just like,
it's literally air quotes stand-ups.
Yeah, like it's like stand-up comedians. It's like I know maybe 3 people from like my like scenes that I'm like, that's a stand-up comedian.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly.
And I'm just like, dude, what do we do? This is an extracurricular.
It's literally, it's like this is that's a great way to put it. This is after school.
Yeah, it's like
hang out.
It's like, cool. I had to work an 8-hour shift before I came here. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Like,
why are we fighting with each other? There's no need. There's no
spread need,
love.
But I
Wildcat Comedy Co. would like to spread the message of spread love, not hate.
I dare you to try to beef with me. I will never notice.
Yeah,
that,
absolutely.
I've never been in a beef in my life.
No,
like, I've never had like a.
I've had maybe 2 beefs in my life. Like I'm like, I don't know what we're doing. Like I was like, over stand up. I'm like, what are we?
At the end of the day, I'm like, what are we talking? It's like, I'll apologize to you.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to deal with it. Like I just don't.
I don't know. Hot take. Grow up.
Yeah. It's like, it's fine.
There's in this. Dylan and I talked about the Serenity Prayer on Saturday. God, may I accept the things that I cannot change.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't change shit.
My band director had the best fucking comeback to anything that was like, personal beefs and stuff. He'll go, that sounds like a you problem. And I'm like, so good.
That's the actual correct way to
like,
use that.
You have a problem with me? It's like, that sounds like a you problem.
Yeah.
Not a me problem. Yeah. Because like, what are we even? But at the end of the day, though, I do love it. I do love seeing it.
Dude, it is.
It kind of fires me up. Like,
oh yeah. I mean, like, because you're just like watching grown adults just like do like the thing like high schoolers do is like stare across you at the lunchroom. But we're like, cool, it's 8:30 on a Wednesday and we're all at this bar. It's like, what are we doing? Like, what do you do?
Like, if let's just say, like, for example, the people we're talking about, like in this beef, came to us and were like, hey, we really want to produce a 2-on-2 roast battle.
Yeah.
I think I can sit here as a member of the company and say, I would allow that to happen.
I would love that.
And 100% set up a venue for that.
Do that on our dollar.
And if any of those people who, happen to
DM
exist
all
out
of
there,
us.
happen to be out there and listening,
we'll set it up.
Yeah, just shoot us a DM. We'll make it happen.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I would absolutely. And people would come to that for sure.
That's probably the easiest ticket we've sold.
It'd be great.
Dude, oh my gosh. We charge all the comics too. Every comic within like a 30-minute radius will be coming.
Let's be real. It's for them.
It's for them.
This isn't for just random people to come. No, this is for buy comics, $10 tickets.
Comics.
Yeah. And you know what?
We
if
keep
you want
all
to
the
throw
money,
us
though.
in the mix and you're saying that we can't talk shit or whatever, here, Paris and I will dual wield. Paris, Derek, and I will come in and fight as a team too.
Yeah, we'll roast
It
people.
can be a one-on-one.
I know where he's going with that dual wield there for a second.
I'll roast everyone.
I'll double fist anybody on that stage.
I would say everyone.
Off anyone.
Here's my thing. Here's my PSA, because Tommy keeps giving PSAs. Comics, get a thicker skin. I would roast everyone. I consider all you guys friends. I would roast all of you in the meanest way possible.
Yeah.
That's like,
should we end the episode? We all roast each other.
I was just gonna say,
I'm at a serious disadvantage.
Yeah, I guess that's unfair.
Dylan's like Asian, faggot, fatty.
No, I love the idea of taking sides of beefs I don't care about too.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like just be like, yeah, I'm on their side, and then someone else makes a point. It's like, you know, I'm on their side.
I'm on their side,
It's
yeah.
like, I would
I was
love
gonna
to
say I like just riding the fence and
Oh,
seeing,
you sitting in the middle?
yeah, just seeing
Yeah.
if I can instigate one side or either side.
Oh, I'm
Once,
Japanese.
once,
To just
Japanese
take that.
love betraying.
once
dude.
people in the
That's
scene
number
start
one,
to
yeah.
learn how to write a diss track, like it's gonna get fucking
Dude,
fun.
I would love Lexington Comedy to reach 2016 YouTube and everyone just start dropping diss tracks on everyone.
Yes.
That would be hilarious.
That would be good.
Yeah, we should we should do some event like that. That would be so funny.
Just
We should.
We got the beef event. Like if you have beef with somebody, you want to.
Oh my god, that would be great.
Welcome to
Holy
our
shit.
Let's Be Mean show.
Dude, yeah, you get
Now
to
that
go
Colin's-
on. You get to bring someone like another. You get to pick another comic and you go, "We have beef," and you go up and just roast each other.
Once a quarter, bro.
Yes.
Get it, lay it all out
Holy
there.
shit, yeah.
Call it the Purge show.
Yeah, it's the Great Reset show.
Yeah.
Get out and
Yeah.
get
Dude,
all
yeah,
your-
you guys cannot have beef after it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it
You
has
gotta be
to-
friends. You gotta
Yep.
kiss afterwards. You know. Yeah. But no, I like the idea of instigating.
Yeah.
We call it the cookout.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I don't know if we have any more topics to talk about. We kind of hit some
Yeah.
Yeah.
good ones. So
Rewind and watch the song again. It was very good.
yeah. I'll put that at the beginning.
Nothing
Yeah.
big happened this week at all.
No.
Yeah, no,
I
not
think.
one. Yeah.
Fuck Polly Shore. I forgot
yeah.
to talk about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Fuck Polly Shore.
Derek did want to get that off their chest.
Yeah.
Learning.
Their breasts.
Their breasts. Yeah. Their breasts.
6'7" or whatever.
They're they them titties.
Yeah. Which one's they and which one's them, bro? That's awesome. All right, well,
We're in a baggy sweatshirt next
get
time.
used to it. This is Dudeship now. This is Wildcat now. We'll be back next week.
Why,
I don't
that
know.
sounded imperialist when you said it. Like, this is what it is now. Face the facts, kids.
This is your emperor.
We're never going back.
We'll see you guys in 6 months whenever we record the next one of these.
Yeah, right. This is more a PSA pod.
Also, our very special guest. Me and Tommy are doing
Oh
the show.
yeah.
Yes.
We could talk about that. Do we have time?
yeah, plug it.
Okay.
I think it's a great idea and it's
yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Paris has already been a part of this. Paris, you're gonna get a whole episode dedicated to you. Don't worry. But
Okay.
Derek and I are currently in the works of doing a show called Our Very Special Guest. A lot of people have asked us what it is, if it's a podcast.
Gonna be so for real. Go watch the public announcement at the beginning. That's our show, pretty much.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It's just a lot of weird stuff happening with a very special guest. So that will be premiering. I know I said last time it was going to premiere early October, and we're now like that's not happening because of
One of
events
our
that have
episodes got
happened.
scrapped. So.
Yeah, so it will be premiering probably early November. Just keep an eye out for it.
Yeah.
It'll be super fun. And if you are interested in being a guest, hit us up because
Yeah.
we're going to
Hell
be
yeah.
filming tons of those. So, yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. I got to be a part of one of them and it seemed like a good time so far. So can't wait for my episode.
Hell yeah.
Is that a good speed bag of that? Did I,
That was very, yeah.
did I hit all the info I needed?
I think so.
Yes, I'm so proud.
Good,
But
good
yeah.
speed bagging. All right.
Dudeship, our very special guest.
Wildcat Comedy.
Wildcat Comedy.
Thursdays at
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse.
I don't know when this is coming out, but October the 3rd at the spot in Lexington. We got
Yeah.
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 Rand
We got
Barnacle.
Rand. Yep.
And then
Hell yeah.
Couch Surfers is
Couch Surfers, yeah, it'll be the week before Halloween. Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Got a lot in the
Yeah,
works.
we got
so.
some D&Ds coming up, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, we
Lots
gotta
of
announce
work.
that too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff
End of
happening.
Here's
October
our official
27th.
announcement. D&D Live is coming to Chaotic Good on October 27th.
There's a
Derek
pizza
is
in this ramen.
Derek is yeah. Would you
That'll
not
be-
eat pizza and ramen?
That'll be fun.
Okay.
That'll be fun.
I think that's like
That's,
exactly what your blend is, isn't it?
No.
Yeah. Paris is Japanese and Italian, you dumbass. What?
Japanese and Danish, bro. Come on.
No, okay.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
We love pastries.
I was supposed to say cream
Anyway,
cheese.
D&D's happening live.
October 27th.
Derek is DMing that
DMing.
lovely campaign.
Yeah.
It's going to be a ton of fun. Logan Shade is on that. Abby Vabar, Jesse Sims, and many guests will appear. Who's to say? It could be a good time. But at Chaotic Good on
It
October
will be a
27th.
good time. Horrible sell.
I never like to promise anything. What if you show up and you hate it?
Well,
Then it's
then they're
on me.
gay,
That's
dude.
their fault.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah, if you're going to a live D&D show and you don't
should
know
be
what it
into
is,
it no
you
matter
should-
what.
Yeah, you should know what's happening.
Peace.
All right. Peace out, everybody. Thank you very much.
you
We'll
next
see you
time.
next time.